Before World War I, wars had been, for the most part, conducted on a subsidy basis. One nation in particular, Britain, had financed the military costs of its allies. This subsidy system dates back to as early as the 14th century, when Edward III of Britain paid French and Flemish client nobles to win French territory in the 100 Years' War. Even by the time the modern system of European states emerged, anyone who set their sights on European domination would find themselves facing off against a coalition bankrolled by Britain. Subsidies were used to ensure loyalty and effort. They were given on a monthly basis, so if an ally started to slack off, they could be cut off immediately. So, why subsidies and not loans? The answer is rather simple. Whenever loans were granted instead of subsidies, it always unleashed a flood of consequences. For a prime example, see the Austrian loans of 1795 to 97. Sky-high brokerage fees, followed by economic problems in the debtor countries, did not improve diplomatic relationships, to say the least. In fact, France had followed the subsidy system during the American Revolution. The other key difference that set World War I apart was its scale. The Franco-Prussian War, the Boer War, the Spanish-American War, the Russo-Japanese War, essentially most of the wars that had taken place after the Napoleonic Wars, had been local and bilateral. They hadn't involved a large group of actors, with the exception of the Crimean War. That one had. So they hadn't produced any inter-ally debts or subsidies. To find out what the US decided to do about the loans it had extended to the Allies during World War I and its ramifications on the world economic order, stay tuned for Part 6.